Padaya Krishna Bhutale Shri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Shaminiti Name Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaudavani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashtacha Deshatane Vancha Kolpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindho Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I can only offer a few thoughts. The first is that Bhakti Charu Maharaj is fully under the shelter of Krishna, or under the merciful hand of Krishna. There may be on the surface, there's COVID-19, there's hospitals, there's doctors, there's all of that back and forth going on. But beneath all that, or above all that, is Krishna's hand. The devotee is not under the material jurisdiction. Pure devotee of Krishna is under Krishna's personal care. Srila Prabhupada gives the example that the cat is carried by the kitten, the kitten is carried by the cat in its mouth, and the rat is carried by the cat the same way. But for the rat, the jaws of the cat are death, and for the kitten, protection. So the materialist, for the materialist, Krishna is there as death. And for the pure devotee, Krishna is protection. Now, how Krishna will protect, that we don't know. That's up to Krishna. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Marabi Rakabi Tajja Yoshchatahar. That you can protect me or you can kill me. It's up to you. So the surrendered devotee is always protected, but we don't know what Krishna has in mind, what Krishna will do. For Bhakti Charu Maharaj, there's no misfortune under any circumstances. If he stays, it will be wonderful. And if he goes, for him, it will be wonderful. Because he's absorbed in Krishna consciousness, there's no misfortune at all. But we want him to stay. Our desire is that he may stay with us, that he may give us his association, that he can push on the Sankirtan movement. That's our desire, that we can have his association. But what Krishna may desire, that we don't know. That we don't know. So we're helpless. Gauranga Prabhu, our God, wrote a beautiful prayer to Krishna expressing this. Perhaps, I don't know if he's online, but he's written a beautiful prayer expressing that we're helpless. There's nothing we can do. We can offer our prayers only, but we can't do anything. So we just have to be dependent on Krishna's will, on Krishna's kindness, on Krishna's, and see what Krishna may desire. Yes, what can we do? In any circumstance, we do the same thing. We'll chant Hare Krishna. We'll try to carry out the instructions of our Guru Maharaj. We'll try to please him. We'll try to serve him. That should be our determination. That if he's with us, that's what we'll do. And if he physically leaves us, that's what we'll do. Because the association ultimately is by service. While our spiritual master is present, we try to take advantage of his physical association. But more important is the association of the heart and the association by instructions, not just the heart, that there's some sentiment that must be there, but the determination that I must serve my spiritual master. Come hell or high water, as they say, I have to serve. That's my duty as he's serving his spiritual master, we have to serve him. So that much, that let me be absorbed in his, remembering his instructions and remembering him and thinking of him in present circumstance, praying for him. But let me always be his servant. Outside of the service of the spiritual master, I have no identity, no position, no hope, no anything. And in the service of the spiritual master, everything will be there. So his Bhakti Charu Maharaj has attracted all of us, instructed all of us, enlivened all of us. And therefore, he's so dear to all of us. And we want him earnestly to stay with us. But we recognize at the same time that everything is finally up to Krishna's desire. Therefore, in Prabhupada's last days, he had us pray to Krishna that if you so desire, you let Srila Prabhupada stay. And he did stay for some time, but then he left. All of us will stay for some time and then leave. Maybe one day, maybe a year, or 10 years, or 20 years, we don't know. But finally, we know that it's up to Krishna. Or even ordinarily, not a blade of grass moves without the will of Krishna. And more particularly, when the pure devotee is there, then it's directly under Krishna's. He's directly under Krishna's hand, Krishna's loving glance, Krishna's protection. So in this circumstance, let us go on chanting Hare Krishna, thinking of Bhakti Charu Maharaj, praying for his recovery. And let us carry on in that way. And what can we do? We're all helpless. And in that mood, we can chant to Krishna that, my dear Krishna, everything is in your hand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hari Hari. I don't think I have more to say. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Ashtacha Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.